back. Gonna do the weekly score now. Making sure my inventory isn't like filled with a bunch of crap from doing the daily just now. I guess I can crunch this. So the daily looks like it's not too bad. Claim 2 more workshops. Obviously, you need to go, if you're low level, go to the Gorge Junkyard, or go to the Tyler County Dirt Track, or maybe even the Sunshine Meadow Industrial Farm. Basically, the workshops that are in the forest area. You can also go down here to Poseidon. You can go to Wade Airport, and even here at the edge of town, edge of the lake, Lakeside Cabins. That's actually not a lake, by the way. It's just all dried out, which is sad. But as you move, into the Savage Divide, or up here in the Yucky area, or down here in the Ash Heap, I can never remember the places. I just remember the mire, and I remember the Cranberry Bog and Savage Divide in the forest. This one, just for some reason, my brain goes weird, and sometimes that one too. But anyway, collect soap. 14 bars of soap. How are we going to do that? Well, first of all, let's go to the center of the map. It's going to make it a little bit easier to do a couple of these. I have a workshop conveniently, or a camp conveniently set here. Because we're going to do 2 things very near here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go collect 25 burned books. When you come to Summersville, the northernmost house on this road coming down here from the bridge, there's a bridge over there. Come down here, you can see there's a sign, there's a house, there's a main quest that will send you here, basically, from the Wayward. So maybe it's your first time here, maybe you've been here before and you already have the waypoint, but there's burned books everywhere. Just grab all these burned books. At least there should be, unless someone picked them up. If you're on a private server, you should have first dibs. There we go, burned books. Easy peasy. Now we have to go find those damn bars of soap. Where would those be? Those would be right about over, if you see Camp McClintock here, basically go west, just slightly north, just across the railroad tracks. You want to go right around there. So I'm actually going to do a fun thing here, because I have the ability to do this, and I haven't done it yet. I'm going to go to one end of the Gorge Bridge. That's my follower, my camp dude. This will be fun. This will all be butt clenching as well. When you watch people like climb one of those towers, like antennas, and they have like the wide angle lens on their head, and it's looking back at them, and you can see the ground and everything at wide angle. Okay, so we're headed down there. So one of the things we can do now, since we have goat legs, right? No damage from falling. Or if you were in power armor, you could do this already, but this would have been really, really creepy and difficult and impossible to do without dying before now without power armor. Hi guys, you want to chase me? Come on, chase me. You know you want to chase me. See that radio antenna, or that electrical antenna? Oh, sorry, that one right there. That's what we're going to right now. Whee! Oh boy, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. My sphincter's tightening. There we go. My marker was not too far off. So we're headed to this. Let's get a beat exactly where it is here. Okay, I was a little bit off. It's a little bit closer to the railroad tracks. I guess it's on that line, on this not survey line, topographical relief line. So there's tons of soap in this tub, and a few of them fall through, but then they fall back down in, which is weird. They will reappear once they fall. Just need 14 of them. Okay, see how more fell back in? Because they like fall through and then they like, whoops, no, we belong in here. So they fall back into it. So then let's see. Let's destroy, kill anglers. Oh, we have to kill more anglers. That's going to take a while. This is going to be a time where I show you probably how to get to the other ones up here. Let me go do that real quick. Yes, I'm going to pay a lot to get there, just because I'm in a hurry. Maybe the anglers will be back by the time I do this, because I killed these 3 earlier today. Oh, good, they're back. Okay, so I killed the 3 anglers that were here. They're back, because it's been more than 10 minutes, I guess. So it's these guys to pop again. All right. I think it's a 75, a 60, and a 100, I believe. There we go. Oh, because I killed anglers at the workshop. Okay, well, let me show you where the anglers are north of here. That way you can at least kill 3 more while you're here. So if we just follow northwest, right? See this water line here? We're just going to follow this water. Or this water, as my grandmother would say. It's water, Nathan, not water. Or it's color, not collar. She wanted my diction to be good. She wanted my diction real good. Yeah, we just follow this up. I mean, you don't have to run in the water. I was just, showing. Sort of just staying in it for whatever reason. I don't know why. Ah, see the pink up there? And of course, you can see I'm using a mod here to show the enemies. It's all Enemies ESP. The link is in the description below. And there's a link on how to install mods. But basically, you can kill these 3 guys too. Kill those 3 guys as well. Because it's not 2 guys. Okay, so now board games. Okay, there are board games in the refuge. I always go to the refuge because it's so safe and easy and there's things in there that I like to do. So I just choose the refuge because it's, it's a free travel spot. It's easy to get to. It's safe. It's instant. No one else can get to what you have here. This is all yours. It's no one else's. Unless you're the leader of the group and someone else joins you. Like there's lootable items everywhere. If you go all the way to the end here, there's some board games. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to grab all 5. Why not? Now, there are also board games on the back porch of the Burn Book House. So let me show you those as well. That way you at least see those. But I always like going to the refuge because it's just easier. It's free. Don't have to think about it. Just go there. There's other things you can do, like do the dailies for like settler reputation or raider reputation. Or you can do, you can talk to Bubbles, the robot vendor, to buy Nuka Colas. You can just chill out and listen to people talking and arguing and help them with their quest. I'm just going to skip around to the back here and sneak, and there should be some games right here. 3 of them even. So that's an option. And of course, games can drop off of creatures as well. Like if we were to kill all these guys, maybe they would have a game on them, right? That can sometimes happen. As Judy Tenuta would say, it could happen. She's a comedian from before your time, probably. Okay, Assaultrons. Okay, so Assaultrons are a high-level robot that are probably the most, I'd say the most dangerous one, aside from maybe the Sentry bot. You could argue that one is more dangerous than the other, either way. But if you go down here to Watoga, and you're not in a super hurry to get all 5, maybe we'll find 5. If we also hit one of the little starred sites down here in Cranberry Bog, there's a good chance we'll see an Assaultron there as well. I saw one earlier today at when I went down here to Survey Camp Alpha. But you basically just want to go into town. These, if it's your first time here, if you've not done the Mayor for a Day quest, then these robots will all be hostile to you. If you've done the quest, then they're your friends. They will protect you. They want to give you robot hugs with their hot metal arms of love. So we're basically headed down to the train station here. This is a good spot to start. You're basically just going to follow this sidewalk north. Or west, sorry, west. And here's an Assaultron. Die, die, die. I'll probably switch to my quad for this. Whoops, where's my quad? That's the quad. I know, I'm going back to my quad weapon just because it's easier for... Because I don't have VATs, right? I'm designed to kill these things in VATs. So I can just, like, end them. Notice it doesn't take any shorter time. It's just sort of like a hail of bullets here. Die already. So there's 3. Oh, that was close. Wait, okay. There's a 4th one over here. I could probably use, honestly, I could probably choose my Holy Fire, and that would actually work really well. Let me switch to my Holy Fire. I think I have. Do I not have? Oh, I don't have ammo on me. Idiot. The Holy Fire is so fun to kill these guys. Okay, so there's 4. So now, where can we get a 5th? Well, we can get one here. There's a chance that they'll spawn at Survey Camp Alpha. So we'll check there. I'll show you a couple other places to check. I don't see one here. I would see it here with the enemy ESP thing that I have going. So it's also possible that they'll appear outside Robco. I killed one here the other day, or actually just this morning or last night. Let's go check Robco's outside area. You don't have to go inside. There are some inside, I believe, but you don't need to go inside, or at least you shouldn't have to. I really should have picked up the Holy Fire ammo, the fuel. All right, do we have one here? Well, fortunately, they're all enemies, so I can. Let's look around real quick. I am not seeing an Assaultron. Okay, so that makes it easy. So let's go hit. No, I don't. I'm not going to do that. Let's. While we're here in the Cranberry Bog, let's go to the Thorn. Basically, where these star icons are. They have a chance of having robots, and there's a chance that there's an Assaultron there. Okay, this one doesn't have robots. Let's go to the next one. Up here, Firebase Major. It's possible that none of them will have robots, and I'll just need to come back to Watoga and kill an Assaultron there after they respawn, in 15, 20 minutes. Okay, there's no robots there. Again, these are not guaranteed, but, it's a chance that they'll have robots. It's either, like, ghouls, scorched, or robots, usually. Okay, it's all ghouls. Okay, but now that we're here, let me go back through these. I'll finish the Assaultron on my own. There's probably another place that I'm forgetting about, and that's fine. But this place doesn't ever have robots. It's just ghouls, or, sorry, scorched. But now that we're here at Firebase, let's work on doing ballistic fiber, because that's a good thing to do down here in the Cranberry Bog. Whoops, wrong weapon. Okay, now again, I'm using a mod, or a set of mods, you can see in the description, which shows me where things are. So, like, I'm using balloons for magazines and recipes, right? I'm... Radx shows as red, or chems show as red. The other thing that happens is that ballistic fiber items show as green. See that? So that's ballistic fiber. Here's ballistic fiber. You'll find them at these star icons. Let's go back to the previous one. I think you can get maybe 2 ballistic fiber from each one, maybe 3. It's been a while since I've actually done it to get fibers, so... Oh, we have a Wendigo. He's a big beast, isn't he? All right, so we're looking for those green things. There we go. Ballistic fiber. And is there just one? I'm going to go up high and look down. Yep, just one. I'll pick up the salt. Okay, then I'll go back down to this one, the thorn. I probably should have done this as I was going around, but I didn't think about it. Something else killed them. There's ballistic fiber right there. And one in here. So lots of ballistic fiber at these military installations, so they're good to check. Ah, XP food. Oh, look, it's a sheep squatch. Let's test this weapon against the sheep squatch. He's extremely tanky. He's probably one of the tankiest enemies. So I need to sort of keep moving so he doesn't find me. I am very stealthy. He's behind the tree, I think, right? Yeah. Need to keep strafing because he's gonna spin out. He's gonna spit out like these little spikes. I don't want them to hit me like that. That hurts. That will actually tell him where I am if he hits me enough. I probably should drink coffee while I do that. All right, so let's go ahead and crunch all this and see how I stand when it comes to ballistic fiber. I need 10. There's another place we can go, which has a lot of ballistic fiber, but it's hard to get in. You have to do a quest first. And it is down here in the cranberry bog, which is sort of where you need to go for ballistic fiber. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Let's just get rid of all this. Get rid of all this. Let me grab some fuel so I don't... Whoops. Let me grab some fuel so I don't run into that problem again. There we go. I'm carrying a lot of weapons. Okay, so the place I'm talking about is called Fort Defiance. And there's a part of this that you have to do this quest. Defiance has fallen. So you can look this up and do this, and it will let you unlock the part of the building that I'm going to be going into. I'm just going to run in. And of course, you can look that up, and then it has the precursor quest all the way back to, you know, the first one that you pick. So there's like a chain of quests that you have to do in order to get that one. So do those first. But it's a main quest, so you should get it. You know, if you're just following the main quest, if you're doing all the quests that appear in the main category over here, right? Like Defiance has fallen, you should get to it eventually. So it's this button right here. You basically have to wire up power for this button to work to open the gates. So what you'll be doing if you want to come in here to look for them is basically just look in all these rooms. There's a chance that there's, whoops, not in there. Basically look all over the place here. And after a while, you just get used to looking here. I used to farm this like, God, every day. Now these are not, they're adhesive, because for me adhesive is green, but those aren't ballistic fiber. And of course, it's not going to show up, is it? I think they're more likely upstairs, maybe? nothing down there. Yeah, when I said a lot, I meant at least one. Now there's one. So yeah, there's this part of the building, but then, so you could go through all these rooms, but the bigger part of the bigger place that I wanted to show you isn't even this wing or this area. It's sort of like behind the elevators. So yeah, we can, and I recommend you explore that whole area. It's very useful for farming. But what we're going to do is, this is the gate that I went through, right, to get in here, right? So instead of going that section, you can explore all that. And there are ballistic fiber thingies down there, right? There are, I guarantee it. But there's also some up here. And there's also a chance to get some very rare items here. Some outfits that very, very low probability of them spawning, but they can spawn. So let's look at ballistic fiber here. Nothing here. As far as like outfits go, nothing rare. No rare outfit here. Ballistic fiber here. And here. You see why having those mods that make things glow is so helpful. And there's an upstairs as well. So that's 5 ammo bags. And now I'm going to go back to my camp and I'm going to scrap pipe guns. Problem is we have to get pipe guns, right? Now you could go farm them. You can do that. Pipe guns are going to drop from low-level scorched over in the forest. It seems like they all have pipe guns. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to kill for like 10 minutes to go find a bunch of scorched and kill them. But I'm going to craft them and then scrap them. And I'm going to make sure I have super duper equipped in my luck column, in my luck perk stack, so that when I can make about 14 or 15 pipe weapons, hopefully it'll make 20, because there's about a 30% chance I'll get 2 when I make 1. So I'm going to go back to my camp build, making sure that super duper is equipped, and let's make sure I have all the weapons scrapped that I need to scrap. And am I still at 0? Yeah, I got no pipe guns. But again, if you just want to farm for them, you know, kill scorched, like at Tyler County Fairgrounds, Morgantown Airport. They're scorched can be found all over the forest. Like if you don't want to veer out of that, that's totally fine. Very often they will drop pipe guns. But I'm just going to make the cheapest one I can make, which looks like it's going to be this one. Just a level 1. I'm going to make about 15 of them. Hear that boom sound? See how I have 21 of them now? It made 1 more than I needed. I have a macro on my mouse that does this. Just hit space over and over. There we go. 20 pipe guns. All right, so now what do we have left? We have kill 1 more Assaultron, claim a workshop, and that can be any workshop on the map. You don't have to stay there and defend it against other players if you're on a public server. You know, just grab one and just leave. Just don't worry about keeping it and defending it and putting in resource collectors and all that stuff. Do that on a private server. It's so much less annoying. I just need to sell a bunch of stuff to a vendor to get caps. So, you know, maybe I go to Berkeley Springs, sell some high-value items. If you find serums on sale at player camps, I've seen them as low as 100 caps. Those sell for 500 to a vendor. So, you know, you can just buy a few of those for 500 and then sell them for 500 each, and there's your 2,500. I mean, you can't sell them all in one day, but this is for a week, right? So I'm going to go to my vending build. Let's see, I'm going to sell a bunch of grenades that I don't want to keep. What else? Just basically just sell the crap you don't want to keep. I do want to keep most of those, or all of them. I'll sell 51 waters, tick blood. I'll keep all the fish right now because I don't know what's good, what's bad, what to keep, what to throw away. I just don't know. I haven't done enough with it yet. I'm going to keep those. I can get more pemmican in my camp. Yeah, just sell everything. Just anything you don't want, just vend it. You can even craft with it first if you want to. Yes, I could be making good food with it, but I just don't want to. I don't want the hassle. Yeah, well, almost to the cap, so that's good. Can sell chems that I don't want to use. I'm starting to collect these for charisma buff, for XP. So I'm not going to vend these anymore. Okay, that's all I can sell. So I am at 1591 for the day, but one thing they don't tell you is you can swap to a different character on the same account and keep selling to a vendor and it still counts. Or I can just keep killing things and collecting caps from them, like from humanoids that carry caps, for example. But I'm going to do the rest of this on my own. That should at least get you moved in the right direction. And again, Assaultrons down here at Watoga, or Robco over here, or occasionally at these sites around the map, around Cranberry Bog, but not this one as far as I've ever seen. And they probably also appear in other zones, but I just don't remember it offhand. Maybe. If I look hard enough, I can probably figure it out. It's like, oh yeah, I saw a Assaultron there, blah, blah, blah. But just not offhand. Anyway, that's it for today. Have fun. Good luck.